of Aphrodite?
Yes. We'll go there. We'll break the curse tonight. You'll be back to yourself by morning.
Okay. Lucky number 7, lucky number 19 is here, waiting to hear from you. We know you're out there. We know you're probably the killer. There she is.
Oh. Now make her believe that you're me, and I think she's you.
Well, we can make her believe anything we want. She's out there in cyberspace.
Hey, darling. You all right?
Okay, what do you want to say?
I'm fine.
That's it?
That's plenty.
That's boring.
Just type.
But you're not boring. I mean, you're the least boring person I've met in a long time. You're a little nervous, and you tend to be as jumpy as a cat on stilts around cockroaches. That's it.
Oh, don't you dare.
I'm fine, you cockroach.
Oh, don't you dare write I'm fine, you cockroach.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, I would never write something like that to you.
You wouldn't?
Just type
That's
something
sweet.
normal.
I don't do
Type!
Okay, I'm fine. No thanks to you.
Hey.
Hey.
Sweetie, you'd ask me to breakfast. Even though I know you're checking up on me. So since you're wondering, no. Okay, I have not contacted John Durant this morning.
But you've been thinking about it.
Jason, I cut ties with my father. Okay, end of discussion. You know, I hope Mike has those
You know
apple
that Durant
turnovers.
isn't leaving Port Charles, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, he's gonna make it as difficult as he can for you to stay away from him. How long do you think you can hold out?
Do you mind telling me when exactly did my department team up with the federal prosecutor's office in order to bring down organized crime in Port Charles? And when exactly did I agree to this task force?
Good morning, Mr. Lex.
You know, I've been getting calls from reporters. I don't know anything about this.
Would you just calm down? It's a trial balloon. You float a little information.
Look,
You see if it
I don't
flies.
like being caught off guard, and I don't remember asking for your help.
John, the shower's nice and hot. Don't you want to lather me out?
So, Doctor, you're gonna be doing the X-rays, right?
Just to be sure nothing's broken. So you're playing soccer.
I blocked the ball, but I fell wrong.
Does this hurt?
No.
What about this?
No.
Mike,
Are you sure?
you gotta tell him where it hurts, because then he's not gonna be able to do what he's gotta do.
Hi, I'm sorry to interrupt. Her fever has spiked again. She's got a rash all over her back and the front of her, and I need you to take a look at her right now.
It was years before the earthquake. This is the Garden of Aphrodite right here.
Which is unfortunately now underwater.
I know, but see if you line it up, line them both up right here. The garden should be right about there somewhere.
But instead there's a cliff and the Aegean.
I know, but the cliff, you see, the cliff is what's left of the garden.
Almost all of it's underwater.
I know, but there's enough, okay? There has to be.
Do you really believe this is gonna work?
I have to. Okay? I mean, this place has power, Emily, like Stonehenge or Easter Island. And no one can explain why, but it does. Right? And anyway, it's a moonless night. We're lovers. I'll take you to what's left of the garden, and I'll kiss you.
And the curse will be broken.
You'll be free.
The good news is, Sky hasn't found Luke. The bad news is she's still out of jail. But my plan is working. I mean, as long as she thinks she's talking to Luke.
You got to the dock too early.
Excuses, excuses.
I was on time. You were late.
Typical Sky. Blame the man. We need a private place.
Just tell me where, and I'm yours.
I wouldn't say that.
You just did.
Hello?
It's you. So, what do you got there? Food or valuables to pawn?
Even better.
Sky, you idiot. Can't you even manage a cyber chat? Don't worry. Everything's gonna be all right. We'll find her again. And when we do, we'll have her arrested, locked safely away from Luke. She doesn't deserve Luke. She'll never have him. What are you doing? I was looking for that blue velvet chaise lounge. Have you seen it? It's my mother's. Yes, well, your father and I will put it to good use.
That's it. You're out of here.
Jason, Sonny asked me to stay away from John Durant. And I agreed, so I am.
Okay. But I know that it's really tough for you to do that, too.
So you're afraid that I'm gonna give in to temptation and sneak off and see him in secret? Jason, I worked really hard with Sonny to get back to the family we wanted and give our boys that family, the family I always wanted.
Dad doesn't care about any of that. He's staying in town to work you.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna see him, so I'm never gonna know if it happens.
Okay, what happens if he finds an excuse to see you?
Jace, how can I win on this? Really, how? You know, if you wanted to see Alan, and you wanted to touch base with him, all you would have to do is pick up the phone. And it would probably be the best thing that ever happened to the Quartermains, right? All that Sonny has to do, if he decides he wants to see Mike, have lunch with him, grab a coffee, whatever it is, all he has to do is walk through that door. It's gonna make Mike's entire year. But I am not allowed to see my father, right? He's off limits to me, and he swears that he came to town to get to know me. And it's totally unfair, and it stinks, but I agreed not to see him because Sonny thinks it's necessary. So please, Jason, will you just drop it? Buy me an apple turnover, okay?
Let me say one more thing. If you really need to see Durant, okay, just tell Sonny. Maybe, he can work something out. Just don't sneak around.
She's getting sick way too often, and it's always something different. It's a cold, it's an ear infection, it's the flu, and then she gets better, and then she gets worse.
Well, we'll get her fever down and then take it from there.
Okay. All right, monkey pie. All right, my baby girl. Here, you go with Dr. O'Donnell. Can you? Oh, that's a big, wonderful girl. Mommy will be right here, okay? It's gonna make you feel better.
So that Michael's x-rays and get back to you.
Did he just say something to you about Christina?
No, I didn't say anything.
It was about me.
Oh. Michael, are you all right?
I fell in supper, that's all.
Oh.
Hey, you should call Dr. Weber. He made Morgan well.
Yeah, Morgan had some kind of obscure infection, and Dr. Weber, he kind of diagnosed it.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, listen, is there any way to page Dr. Weber? Is he available?
Oh, sure. Hey, Michael, you want to help?
Sure.
Take your mind off your arm.
So has Morgan been sick a lot?
Morgan's fine. Why do you ask?
Does he have chronic fevers and there's no explanation for it?
Not at all. I mean, but Morgan wouldn't be the same as Christina. It's not like they're related. they get sick all the time. They recover quickly.
This is different.
Well, maybe he could help.
My daughter's sick again.
I've examined Christina and ordered a round of tests.
She's already had a round of tests. Is there something that you know that you're not telling me?
There were a couple of high normals, that's
You
all.
had a conversation with Rick Lansing, which I believe was about my daughter. Are you telling him something that you're not telling me?
Ms. Davis, there's nothing to tell. All of Christina's tests came back within the normal range.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Did you purposely send me home with a sick child?
That is not what happened.
Then what happened? Why is she sick? What's wrong with her?
Her sudden fever and her flushed skin are very consistent with a number of childhood illnesses. She'll probably just need bed rest and acetaminophen.
It's not good enough for me. Look at the big picture if you can, please.
We're doing our best.
Do better.
Dr. Gill, please call your service. Dr. Gill, please call your service.
Do you know Christina's father?
Yeah.
Would you be able to call him or somebody who could be with her?
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Alexis, for what it's worth, Dr. Weber's not my favorite person, but he did save Morgan's life. He's a good doctor.
Then why can't he diagnose and treat my daughter?
Do you want him called Ned?
No.
Carly is refusing to see me. I need a good reason to stay in town.
Oh, so you're pulling my department into a major offensive against organized crime as an excuse to stay near your daughter?
Is that a problem?
Thanks for a lovely evening.
It was my pleasure.
Mine too.
All right, look. Here's how we're going to handle the press conference this evening. We're going to say the target of the investigation is Alcazar, but we both know we're going after Corinthos, right?
So if we catch either one of them, we win.
Yeah, that's right.
Excuse me.
Lansing.
Whatever you're doing, drop it.
Oh, my clothes! Oh my God, I love this blouse. Oh, and these shoes. Love them. How did you know?
It's kind of a visual thing. I just try to pay attention.
You are an angel sent from heaven.
Are we going to be able to pawn any of this?
You touch those clothes again and I'll break your arms.
I guess not.
Now, I can get out of your clothes.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Then I can think.
Yeah. Well, why do you say we dump the kid and go off and think?
I mean, I can think of what to do next.
Oh, that.
You
Yeah.
see, when I'm in my own clothes, then I can strategize.
Cool. You go strategize. Listen, I need serious cash here. Clothes are cool, but I need cash.
Don't look at me that way. Don't.
You know, until I get some cash, I can't cruise out of here. I can't find the killer.
You know what? I already sold everything and gave you everything I've got, so...
Yeah, but that's not enough for me. I need serious money.
Okay, Luke, I can't get involved in that because Mac is already on my case and Georgie's grounded for life.
I told you, forget about Mac. He's going to think you're a hero. When this is over, you're going to be a hero to one and all.
You know what? I don't believe that any more than I did yesterday. And besides that, I am already Georgie's hero, so I'm going to be leaving. And
Hey, we'll be back.
What are you doing? What is this?
You're going on your first bona fide major heist.
Why did Sky come to us? Doesn't she know we would do anything in the world to help her?
I'll bet you she's with Luke.
What a piece of work he is. Damn, why did they ever cross paths?
Look who I found in the attic, plundering Mother's things. I was looking at a velvet chaise lounge. I'm sorry if I upset your daughter.
My fiancée can have anything she wants in my house.
It's not your house, Father. It's Monica's.
Can you please stop bickering? Edward has enough on his mind.
Then why don't you leave him alone?
Have you heard anything about Sky?
Not yet, I'm afraid.
Listen to me, Father. You're still grieving over Mother. You're concerned about Sky. Give yourself some time to get over this. Don't rush into it. Give yourself a year.
Oh, she'll be just as crazy in a year, maybe crazier.
Why can't you believe that I've changed? I'm well now.
Well, then prove it. Don't force my father into this marriage.
You know, I'm tired of you ordering her around. We'll be in the Rose Garden.
Will you at least think about what I said?
And then throw her in a rose bush?
Tracy, what if he actually marries her?
We're doomed.
You're late.
I'm working. What do you want?
You slept with Duran.
So, I enjoy what I do. So do my clients.
Are you making progress?
I'd be on my way out of town right now if Rick Lansing hadn't shown up.
He'll be at the press conference.
What press conference?
Tonight. You'll take care of Durant there and set up Corinto.
You want me to assassinate a federal prosecutor at a press conference?
Here are your press credentials.
The deal was, you pay me a fortune, and I handle this any way I want. I never agreed to be on camera.
I'll take care of the details. Trust me.
I do a lot of things, but I don't do trust me.
I'm sure you'll find a way. Wait. See, this is my grandmother's favorite. My grandfather made this on his first $1 million deal. I think it'd be better if we just let him. Hey, no, wait. Emily brought us back from California.
Dylan, the idea here is to leave the stuff in the bag so we can get it out and pawn it for the elusive Spondolix.
Do you want to take stuff people are going to miss?
You worry too much.
But it's not even dark outside. People are always coming into this room. We're going to get caught.
You start over on that side, I'll start here. Think expensive, easy to carry, high resale value.
We should have started in the east.
Oh, we'll get there, don't worry.
I'll be damned. We're all alone. I finally got you all to myself. How about that?
Finally, I feel like myself again. Oh.
Hello? Dylan?
Georgie? Oh, what are you doing?
You will not
here?
believe this.
Did Mac follow you?
No, he didn't.
Are you sure?
Here.
Ross Duncan murder investigation
Look,
case?
it is complete with Mac's notes from the beginning until now.
Where did you get this?
I liberated it from Mac's desk.
What? That's aiding and abetting, Georgie. That's stealing evidence. That's interfering with police.
I would help.
You could end up in jail.
Mild manner A student turns into danger girl? Dylan would be so impressed. It's completely cinematic.
I know everyone here thinks that I'm out of my mind, but I know that something is wrong with my daughter.
If you want, I'll call the Quartermans. They can track
please
Ned
don't
down.
do that. The last thing I need is to deal with the Quartermans right now, and Ned is out of town, so I don't think that he can be of much help.
All right. Did he get his x-ray or what's going on?
No, not yet, because he insisted on going to the cafeteria.
Oh.
Alexis, there you go. It's herbal tea. Nice. Be calm.
Such a nice boy, Michael.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey. Thanks.
Dr. Lyle, please contact Detective Death. Dr. Lyle, please contact Detective
What's going on? Yeah.
She's sick again. Something's wrong with her.
Okay,
I'm worried.
okay. Look. Don't jump to conclusions before you have all the information. I'm sure she's fine. Okay. Don't worry. Let's give him some room.
Is she scared?
I think so.
Was Mommy scared when I was sick?
Oh, yes, she was.
You know what, buddy? For your papa, there's nothing scarier than seeing your child hurt or in pain. You will do anything, make any sacrifice. Make sure your baby gets better.
Housekeeping.
Oh, excuse me, wasn't my room done this morning? Are you sure? What are you doing there? You, dusting my files? Well, when you're through, would you, consider having lunch with your father?
How'd you know it was me?
I don't know, family tie, instinct, that, father-daughter connection.
And if you were wrong, what did you have to lose, right? So why not just go for it?
Yeah, we think alike.
Quite a politician.
Thanks. But Carly, seriously, you don't have to put yourself through this. You're welcome here anytime.
Aren't you curious as to what I was looking for?
No, proof that I'm building a case against Sonny. I assume, hey, feel free.
Hey, just leave Sonny out of this for a minute, okay? Jason thinks that you're using me. He's almost always right.
Let me ask you something about Jason. Does Jason have any children?
Why?
Well, if he doesn't have any kids, he can't possibly understand the connection. That feeling, you know the feeling you get when you look in Morgan and Michael's eyes, the feeling I get when I look at you.
Maybe when you look at me, you see a source of information. Maybe you see me as a tool to use against Sonny.
You see, there's that Sonny paranoia going on again. I'd like to think that you know better.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Carly, seriously, there is no pressure. I'll settle for anything you can give me. A designated phone line. We can meet secretly at the docks. We could disappear to Manhattan for a lunch. Jason and Sonny never have to know.
So you're asking me to lie?
Carly, you do whatever you have to do. I won't try to control you. I can't possibly assume to know what's best for you. All I know for me, a little connection. Little connection is better than none at all.
I have to go.
Let to lose control.
Let's go upstairs then.
No, wait.
What?
Are you drowning your grief and passion?
Yes, if that's what you want.
Please. Please wait.
You don't want to make love?
Of course I do. Desperately. It's just that once I give myself to you, I'll never be able to let you go.
What are we waiting for?
It's better this way. So when I leave, even though it'll be painful, I'll survive.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about leaving?
There's no place for me in this family.
Excuse me, you have a place upstairs in my bed.
Your children will force me out. They're going to sabotage our wedding.
Why don't we get married right away before they have time to find out?
What a brilliant idea.
You bring out the best in me.
Oh, you're so cute.
I'm warped for life. I'm warped for life.
She's got a hold of the old boy right where it counts.
Can we not think about that?
And she's squeezing him.
Did Sonny call you?
Yeah, he did. For once, my brother did the right thing.
Mr. Corinthos, any comment on the press conference tonight? DA Lansing and federal prosecutor John Durant are teaming up to fight organized crime. You didn't know?
Get back over there. Get back over there. Get back over there. Can you join me over here for a second?
Sure.
Yeah. Listen to me, man. Don't ever approach me or ask me questions in front of my children. Do you understand what I'm saying? Ever.
Yes. My apologies, Mr. Corinthos.
So, is John Durant causing trouble again?
Why would he ask that?
Hey, Michael. Letitia said you hurt yourself. Are you okay?
He's got an X-ray. It's fine.
It's nothing serious.
Christina has a fever and Alexis is scared.
Her daughter is really sick.
It's beautiful. Now listen.
See a GNC.
Nicholas, will you please put me down? I need to feel the Garden of Aphrodite under my own 2 feet. Thank you.
Just all the gardens underwater. There's gotta be something.
Listen, I have all I need. A moonless night, the garden, and you.
Look, star, make a wish.
And we should thank Helena for bringing us here tonight. And curse or no curse, I'm gonna walk out of this garden whole, restored, and better than ever.
And all that hope you hang on to. It's one of the things I love about you the most. One of the thousands of things.
What do they say? Did we not clean up in the East Wing? Huh?
How many times do I have to tell you you did a good job? My God, this is like doing a grand larceny with a puppy. Good boy. Good boy.
Can we not call it grand larceny?
Why not?
Because it sounds illegal.
It is illegal. Let's go.
Fine. You know what? All right, I'll show you the best way around.
Oh, wait. I think we forgot the treasure trove.
We gotta go,
No.
man.
You go on to the Haunted Star. I'll hit the attic. Thanks for calling. How's Michael?
Bobby's taking him for an X-ray. He's gonna be all right.
Anyway, thanks for calling me.
Mm-hmm. You working with Durant now? Is that the deal? You planning to keep him in town, type of thing?
Press conference wasn't my idea, Sonny.
What are you planning to announce? That you guys are gonna come after me?
Yeah, don't worry. We're going after Alcazar. For the moment.
Don't you know anything about his family history medically? Was anyone in his family seriously ill? Was he sick as a child?
I don't know.
I need to know. I need to find out.
Listen, Alexis, if I start asking him too many questions, he's gonna become suspicious. He could figure out that Christina is his child. Are you ready for that? Well, if one kiss on a moonless night is enough to break a curse, I'm golden.
We feel any different?
Maybe. I think.
It worked.
Yeah. I want to see the water.
You sure?
Yeah, I want to experience every inch, every moment of this place where we broke the spell. Why can't I make this go away, Nicholas? I know it's in my head. I should be able to fight it.
Wait a second. Look. Look down, see it?
What?
Is that a cave?
Going into the side of the bluff? Could be. Do you think?
I don't know, maybe the garden is underwater after all.
What'd you get?
Pretty much just a bunch of old antiques and stuff. There's actually some old jewelry. A lot of it's my mom's.
Imagine how Tracy would hate that. I feel better already.
Yeah, I've got like a bunch of rings she doesn't use anymore, and then this bracelet from 20 billion marriages back.
Where's Luke?
Luke stayed behind to raid the attic.
Oh, he did. Of course he did. I mean, why on earth would you want a heist to go so smoothly, right? Why not stay behind and push your luck? Where's the fun? Where's the challenge of getting away with it? I mean, really, I'm sorry.
I know, it's cool. You go ahead and rant away. You've been through a lot.
You know, I don't think Luke and I are seeing the situation from exactly the same point of view, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, really. Luke is a wonderful man. He is brave and resourceful and charming to a fault, but Luke enjoys danger. No, more importantly, Luke enjoys the impossible. Walking in front of a moving police van, wandering around Port Charles dressed like a vagrant right under the nose of the police, strolling into a private residence and just asking to get caught. That is how Luke Spencer likes to live life. And normally, maybe that wouldn't bother me, it might frustrate me, but at this point in my life, I really can't afford to have...
Your life is on the line.
Exactly.
And you wish he'd take you just a little bit more seriously.
Right again.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Luke is gonna get you out of this. I mean, he's Luke Spencer. He's, amazing when it comes to improvisation, and the worse the situation gets, the better he gets. And more than anything, he cares about you. I mean, you're in good hands when Luke Spencer cares about you.
You think?
You don't?
No, I do. I want to believe that Luke cares about me, and most of the time I do. It's just, well, I just have this teensy problem with insecurity. I guess it comes from being dumped once too often in my life. I have trouble knowing when I should trust someone.
Do you think there's anything Luke could say to make it better? Any way he could tell you that you're the one and all the mistakes he made were just that, mistakes, and that he's really sorry and that all he really wants is to be with you?
If Luke Spencer were to say those words of what you just said to me, I think I might melt into a puddle of sand. Fortunately for my dignity, he never will. But if you were to say those words to Georgie, I think you'd make her very happy.
I have. Many, 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 many times. And I'm gonna keep saying it, because I love the girl. And I've made some mistakes too. I want her to be able to trust me again.
Well, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
What?
Come here. Look at this.
A file?
It's the Ross Duncan murder investigation file.
Oh, wow.
Georgie swiped it off Mac's desk.
What? She's nuts. She's good. Oh
No.
my God. Oh.
She's not nuts. She's in love.
I don't care. What if she got caught?
She's working way too hard to impress you.
If she got caught, she would have gotten sent to a boarding school and...
Well, she didn't get caught, fortunately for us, because I think she provided us with the genuine lead. Look at this. See that?
What am I looking at?
It's the phone log from St. Gabriel's Hospital, the place where Luke was drugged and held all summer.
Okay.
Well, you see this number right here?
Yeah.
That's my cell phone number. Now, if I'm reading this thing correctly, all of these phone calls were made after I was convicted and sent to Pentonville.
So you think the killer has your cell phone?
That could be just the beginning. For all I know, this psycho has access to my entire life.
For the press conference.
I work better one-on-one. The press conference is too public.
Look inside.
It's a gun.
Just wait until Corinthos or Morgan shows up after you pick your spot, or wait for one of the people.
Why would Sonny or any of his people be at the press conference?
Because they've been tailing Durant for weeks.
We're dealing with way too many variables here. You must know that.
This is no different than any other job. Just move in close enough, take aim at Durant, and pull the trigger. Durant will be dead, you'll escape into chaos, plan the gun will be discussed, and everyone will blame Corinthos.
Mr. Morgan, thanks for coming by on short notice. Please, come in. What do you want? Have you ever lost a child, Mr. Morgan? You know what that feels like? It's a terrible thing. It's awful. You see, because that's how I feel when you get between me and Carly. Like I lost my little girl. And when I see the look on Carly's face, knowing how badly she wants to be a part of my life, that is painful. Do not get between me and Carly.
What are you gonna do? You and your little buddy Steven gonna frame me?
No, not at all. I might go after your ex-wife, Courtney.
Let me ask you a question. I hadn't thought about it till just now. I don't know anything about our mother's side of the family.
What made you think of that?
Well, you know, if I had a child, I needed a medical history. Would you help?
I'd do anything within my power to help a child. You should know that.
Mr. Gates, please report to the helipad. Mr. Gates, please report to the helipad.
Okay, listen, I will see what I can find out, okay? Would you just try and be discreet? The last thing I need right now is a custody battle on top of whatever is wrong with Christina. How is she?
Christina's condition is stabilized, but I would like to keep her overnight for observation.
I need you to tell me what's really going on. She's really sick, isn't she? On the next General Hospital.
You think Christina has leukemia?
You gonna be able to do this?
I have to. You do anything to Courtney and I'll kill you. Durant's throwing a press conference. Don't worry, I wouldn't miss it.
Let's go over this one more time.